Good morning. My name is Georgia Walton, and I run a company called Chimeras Group, which specialises in disaster preparedness, and assists heritage places with disaster preparedness planning. I am very happy to be your MC and guide you through this 2-day digital event. Be prepared, act now to protect our past. An event hosted by the Department of Planning, Lands and Heritage and the Heritage Council of WA that focuses on preparing our heritage places and buildings for natural hazards. It is a privilege to be presenting from Noongar country, and over the next 2 days, we will have presenters join us from various places around Australia. If you feel comfortable, I invite you to share in the message board which country you are joining us from today. The impetus behind this conference has been driven by an identified failure within the heritage sector to adequately protect heritage places against natural hazards. Natural hazards such as bushfires, cyclones, flooding, earthquakes, and tsunamis have the potential to impact on cultural heritage places across WA. Disasters do happen, and over the next 2 days, we will be looking at ways to prepare for and manage these events. The disaster prevention and mitigation strategies explored by our presenters require sound preparation and planning and the implementation of a range of technical and physical measures. Over the next 2 days, we will look at effective processes to prevent or reduce loss or damage in the event of a disaster and during the recovery phase. It is not possible to prevent or predict the occurrence of all natural hazards. However, a thorough understanding of the risks posed by a hazard and the likelihood of an occurrence are vital in informing a strategy for disaster management and response. It is work that needs to be prioritised as our heritage places and buildings are so important to our community fabric, our feeling of connectedness and sense of place, and once lost, they cannot be replaced. Before I hand over to the Honourable David Templeman, MLA, our Minister for Heritage, I would like to take a moment to thank everyone for taking time to engage with such an important topic. So thank you. And now I will hand over to the Honourable David Templeman, MLA, our Minister for Heritage.
Kaya, everyone. My name is David Templeman and I'm the Minister for Heritage here in Western Australia. I would like to pay my respects to elders past, present and acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of this land on which I am standing today, the Whadjuk people. It is a privilege to be standing on Noongar country and I'm pleased to welcome you to the 2022 WA Heritage Conference with the theme, Be Prepared, Act Now to Protect Our Past. Our beautiful state is home to many examples of superb cultural heritage that are enjoyed and appreciated by locals as well as interstate and international visitors. These places and buildings are extremely important to our community fabric because they contribute to our feeling of connectedness and sense of place. Whether it's a town hall, a church, hotel, factory or office building, these places are where our stories exist. Throughout every corner of the state, heritage places connect us to thousands of years of living First Nations culture, to the earliest days of colonial settlement, to pastoral expansion and to the gold rush and the booming development and immigration that followed, and of course to Federation and beyond. But more than that, our heritage buildings such as the streetscapes of York, Guildford and Fremantle are intrinsic to many communities' tourism offering and associated economic development. However, Western Australia is exposed to a variety of harsh weather patterns, including cyclones, earthquakes and bushfires. We saw this with Tropical Cyclone Seroja last year, the devastating bushfires which destroyed Yarloop in 2016, and the 2021 Warraloo bushfire, the Meckering earthquake of 1968, or the 2010 Kalgoorlie Boulder earthquake. Over the past 10 years alone, 14 cyclones and 7 bushfires have significantly impacted Western Australian communities. Heritage buildings can be destroyed, and when they are lost, we lose much more than just bricks and mortar. We can lose the connection to the place and the stories that contribute to our sense of who we are as Western Australians. So that's why preparedness and protection is key. Just as we lock up our heritage buildings to prevent unwelcome entry and damage, we also need to prepare and protect them from total loss in the event of a national disaster. It is imperative that we act now and invest in preparing our heritage buildings so that they are resilient to national disasters, ensuring we protect our past for Western Australians now and for the many generations that follow. The state government is helping to build our resilience in our heritage places through our State Heritage Grants program, which has a criterion to support projects that focus on works that improve disaster preparedness and building resilience. We are working to develop resilience in the heritage trades and the skills sector through supporting the Heritage Skills Association. We are also investing in the skills and knowledge of private owners of heritage places. Over the next 2 days, you will hear from a diverse range of speakers who will share their knowledge about building resilience in heritage places to better protect them against natural disasters. I hope that you enjoy hearing from our presenters and take away plenty of practical information and ideas to start implementing at your heritage site. Thank you for your attendance and interest in this subject, but also thank you for taking a genuine interest in conserving our historical sites.